say days to leave. Hi, everybody. Sorry I was gone. Oh, I forgot to get my drink. Ugh, I'm gonna have to leave again. I was like, what am I talking about today? Go find something. I'll be right back. I'm really here. I hit the live button. I'm here and I hit the live button and I'm coming back with a vengeance. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. It's Adam Ratliff, aka Adam So Fun, and you're watching an idiot. Hey. Ha! Hi, Mick. Hi, Monica. Oh my gosh, it's Mick and Monica, but not Mickey's sister, Monica. So what's going on? I'm home. I leave tomorrow. How many of you are going to the Rusty Barn Quilt Show in Sandy, Utah? Just outside of Salt Lake. I will see you. Come by, say hi. Come get a LauraStar. We're going to have great deals. I will be there with the Nuddles booth in LauraStar. There's Mickey. Mickey asked what I'm talking about today, and the same thing I talk about every day. Nothing. But Mickey will be there. You can go see her in the Superior Threads booth. Oh my gosh, you guys. Perfect Barb is going to be there. You'll have to go tell Barb. Well, everybody. You can get $5 off in the Superior Threads booth if you say, Barbara, please. Mickey, can they do that? Is that the code word? I feel like it can do that because I don't know if my ASF10 code works there. You do know if you shop at superiorthreads.com, you can use ASF10. But at the show, hi, Pat in Wisconsin. Hi, Utah lady. I'll see you on Thursday. I love this. You get the names. You know what's so funny is what I love is when I go to places and then I meet people and a lot of you don't have like your face is your Facebook picture. It's a quilt or something like this. So I always laugh whenever I'm like, oh, you're the one with the dog. Like whenever I finally get the face to the picture to the name. I'm so bad with names. I remember the pictures better than the names. But Mickey says yes. So if you are at the Sandy show and you go to Superior Threads, if you spend $25 and you say, Barbara, please, you can get $5 off. Barb does not watch this zaniness, so I know she's going to be like, what is going on? Okay, so I'm doing something fun today that I've been wondering about, and that is, what if I want a paper piece? Can I still use my LauraStar? Do I have a code for the felt ball? I don't think I have a discount code. Now, it's been so long. Let me tell you about the felt wall really quick. If you're getting it because you want it as a design wall, do something else. I like it. It's nice, but I want to pin into something, and it doesn't always let you pin it. Like it's very thick. So if you're going to pin into something, one moment, please. I have to find pins on the wall. Oh, I think my other pins are over there. So when I quilt, my preferred quilting pin, look at this little cute little magnet. Oh, there's a thread on it. There should be a thread on everything. It's my sewing room. I like to use these pins. I don't know which ones they are. They're the clover ones. I call them the yellow-blue pack. They're like extra thin. I can't put this, and I am saying like needle pin, not writing pin. Hi, Kimberly Flanagan. Needle pin, not writing pin. But if I push this into that felt right wall, it will just bend. It just bends in half. So I have to use these with thick. Also, you guys, the LauraStar is a real iron. Do you see that? I get questions all the time like, oh, does the sole plate not get hot? I actually had someone like touch it one day. And I'm like, what are you doing? Don't touch the LauraStar. Just because the steam won't burn you doesn't mean it's hot. It's still steam. But so if you're thinking about a felt right wall, which I still love my wall, although I also never get to see it because it's behind my design wall. But it is nice. My design wall is pinned up there with like old dull long arm pins. And then I use those yellow pins to when I need it, like right now. In the winter, not so much because the fan's not on, but right now AC's on and it blows everything everywhere. So I have just like blocks on the floor because I didn't have pins for them. By the way, I am loving my electric pineapple quilt. Look at it. That's two of, it's going to be, oh, that bin. Let's go up. There we go. It's going to be 3x3. It's a huge quilt. It's not a huge quilt. They're huge blocks, but I'm loving it. I just can't wait for it to get done. Like, I just want to hang it on a wall. Am I going to custom quilt it? No. There's too much going on. I'll do something like this. That design. Find that design. I'll use it. But what else am I talking about? For those of you doing the Kaufman, I just totally lost train of thought. This is the worst scroll ever. For those of you doing the Robert Kaufman stitch along, the new video should be out tomorrow, except I don't have fabric yet, so this month is going to be late again. I need to text them and say, hey, where's my fabric? And then somebody reached out and said month 3 doesn't have directions, and they're in here somewhere. So I need to find my month 3 directions so I can put them on the YouTube, because they're not in the description of the video. Oh, there's month 3. You always find something when you're not looking for it. Are they on here? Hopefully I wrote them on here. Yes, I did. So I will upload these later, probably this evening, since I do have a real job and I'm just taking my lunch break for my video, or for this. Okay, so I was talking about doing something with the LauraStar. One, again, wait, where is it? It's an iron. It will bite. I can't it's just one of them days. Kimberly, we need to talk about the mystery. Who knows when that's starting, because who knows whenever I'm even home. Let's Miss Flanagan, we'll talk later. I'll call you later. But what was I going to say? Oh, I was talking about the LauraStars and paper piecing, because I haven't done paper piecing with it. And that was one of the things I want to check out, because I've heard people that do it, because a lot of times you don't use steam when you paper piece. I always kind of have. It just kind of depended on what I was doing. And I do a lot of the Judy Niemeyer stuff, so sometimes I steam and sometimes I don't. It's kind of personal preference. But I have been working on a few pieces of the Glacier Star. What I love about it is I just took the bag out and just continued. But I'm using steam. I'm actually using full steam, just like normal. I have the fan sucking down just like normal. And I'm getting really good results. It's not doing anything. So yes, you can paper piece with the LauraStar. You can still use the steam to get a nice flat crease. I can just tell you, Lori loves her LauraStar. I love it. Okay, I got to scroll up. I got to see what's going on. Barbara, please, for $5 off. Felt wall. I don't think I have a felt wall code. I don't think they did that whenever I reached out. Laughing so hard. Michelle's going to go to Salt Lake just to say Barbara, please. And she's not even going to buy anything, so she won't need the money. Let's see. Monica's ironing fabric from a huge estate sale. And then she's putting it on the comic book boards. She's in her happy place. Monica, do you have a LauraStar? Because it would make all that ironing go so much faster. Hi, Stacy in Texas. So fabric will not stick on its own. No, Lisa, is it Liza? Liza. Oh my gosh, whatever. It will not stick to that felt without having something on it. You'll see I have the gray thing. This is I think it's Gypsy Quilter, the blue, the purple company. They make a lot of stuff. It's one of their design walls that I put over it. I actually love that thing. Let's see. Bryce on a late lunch, but he said hello. Thank you. He has priorities. He knows what they are. Nancy loves the colors in the quilt. That electric pineapple quilt is from Libs Elliott. It's her electric pineapple quilt. I bought a kit from Trish Texo. I don't know if she has any more left, but she does have the fabric. I know because I keep going in because I'm making mistakes. You saw it. Well, for those of you who are on socials, I am working on, I'm getting more done, Mickey. So I was doing this on the plane the other day, and then I've been doing just a little bit while I sit and watch TV with Ben at night. When you're home for one day, you don't do a lot of stuff. But yeah, So cute. Love this. And if you're wondering, that this is what it's called. So this is Be in My Bonnet. No, it's not. It's So Emma. So is it It's So Emma or Be in My Bonnet? Because Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet, It's So Emma. What is it? But this is what I'm making. So I'm working on this one right here. And then I'll go to this one because this one looks easy. But the nice thing is that some of her things, like you just buy the pack of floss. So it's the Stitchy Stars pack. Oh, perfect. Great, great, great. I had a work email that I need to get out, and I think she got it out for me. One moment, please. Let me see who this is. No, I have to forward it on. I'm so happy this time next year that first block is complete. Mickey, that first block will be complete by tomorrow when I get to Salt Lake. That wasn't nice. This is for nice people. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I hope you had a great day. I was looking for something and I came across this back whenever I first got my AccuQuilt. If you don't have one of these and you have an AccuQuilt, this is the book. Well, I'm lying now. What? Oh, no, this was the book that I opened, and it had all the dies in it. And I was like, ooh, what die to tries do I want? Is it this one? Okay, I lied again. Oh, no, look, the die to tries. So, oh, no, these aren't die to tries. These are blocks on board. I love my AccuQuilt. You guys, what did I do before AccuQuilt? But these are all different blocks you can get where everything's cut on one board. It's a block on board. I love it. But I found this one. And this is the 216 different blocks that the AccuQuilt makes, depending on if you have X, Y, and Z. If you have the cube and the block the cube, the borders and corners, and the angles, but then it just like every block. Now, I do have this in the electric quilt, files, so I can also just pull them up. Look, that is like a ton. Look at that. And this isn't even everything. Like, I could just turn these around a little bit and make more. Patty, how are you? Patty Kearns is here, everyone. Some of you might have had classes with her. Patty and I started as HQ educators at the same time. She was a joy. She probably still is a joy. But she's over on the East Coast, so we never really got to work a lot. And Linda, hi, Linda. I was thinking about you yesterday. Were your ears burning? Mickey says hi to Patty. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. You guys are very talkative today. I love it. What other things have I been doing? For those of you who took advantage of my discount code at EQ, quite a few did. I just have to say, I am loving this thing. Do any of you travel with the Encyclopedia of Pieced Quilt Patterns? I've been traveling with this because I've been looking at it. You can see my pages marked. So my idea is every week or every other week, I'm going to open to a random page in here. And so like do this. Maybe this will be my random page this month, this 2 weeks. So here's my random page. I'm going to mark it. Hold on. Where'd that paper go? And then I'm going to find the block. And then I'm going to take, so these are my blocks. Uh-oh, it's an applique block. I don't have to use those. I can use the other ones. So these are all my blocks that I get to try. You know what? I have an idea. So I'm marking the page. So now I'm going to pick a block from that page, take it over to it is heavy. Take it over to EQ. And so I'm going to use block base and EQ and create a quilt. And just, will I make it? No, but it's making me learn that program a little more. I think after a few weeks, like just plugging and playing is going to get bored. So I'm going to start cutting those blocks up and using like the serendipity tool and stuff. I want to learn EQ better. That feels like it's going to fall. So that I'm enjoying that. For you AccuQuilters, did you see the new die to try? Pineapple. The real size, it's as big as my head. So I was like, how can I use this? Because this is the new die. Look, they put it on a bag. I'm going to make a pool bag. Ben loves pineapples. So here we go. Ben's going to get a pineapple bag. or bag with the pineapple. What I really want to do, and I'm going to have to see if I can do this. I want to find a way that I can have Pro Stitcher not embroider this, but like stitch out placement lines so I know exactly where it's going. And then I can do like a fun design, like use a Pro Stitcher trim block and have this place it and then use that trim block and just all of that. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. What's I did twice. Ended up getting the book too. Planning on going on another quilting cruise. Linda, you're doing the transatlantic cruise from Barcelona to Fort Lauderdale. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so glad you're out and about, Linda. It makes my heart happy. Because I don't need any more energy. I'm having an Alani cherry slush. Ben bought him, so thanks, Ben. He doesn't know. Patricia, take as much time to learn EQ as you need. I was just actually emailing with them today, and I said I've always used it to my ability, to like what I knew how to do. I could create quilts and stuff, but I've never used the tools to like go any further. And now it's been fun having them come and do stuff with the channel, because it makes me like, puts me in a place where I get to go and learn and stuff. So I'm trying to think. I was at an event last week with LauraStar. So hi to the new LauraStar owners. Jean, if you're here, thanks again for a great week. Ooh, do I know where mine is? One moment. For those of you I have that too. Now I have to run to the other room. So if you are somebody who does applique stuff and you have a little bit of a dirty iron, or because we have to do something iron related because I'm iron now. If you have a dirty iron, or, oh God, sorry, I touched it. Or you have a LauraStar and you're like, how do I clean it? You can clean it with any of the old ways, but LauraStar does make this protect mat. This is the iron sole plate cleaning mat. And what's nice about it, I have that weird thing. I was cleaning irons. Every class this week had a LauraStar. We actually had a few of them open, but every class was doing some type of fusible. And so I've been cleaning, but it's a mat. It has a metal back and a lip. So when you stick it on your table, it holds it. And then you just do this, and you can do it while it's hot. And it's going to clean that gunk off of your sole plate. You can use this on other irons. You don't have to use it on a LauraStar. Oh my gosh, there we go. So yeah, it's so fantastic if you are somebody who does stuff. This is so great, so great, so great. So check that out. You can get this at LauraStar.com, or if you have a local retailer who sells LauraStar, they can order it from you. Some of them don't even know it exists. So yeah, it's the iron sole plate cleaning mat. You should get one. If you have somebody who retails, Mickey, you definitely need this. If you have a retailer near you that you think should sell LauraStar, email me. Tell me. I'll reach out to them and say, hey, so-and-so, you know her, she buys everything, thinks you should have this iron so she can buy that too. Also, for those of you who do embroidery, and I learned this because I don't really do that much embroidery. Have you heard of this thing? The Expert Point and Press tool. Now, I haven't used it. I just took it out and it still has the covers on. But what it is, it's a metal tool. Like, let me go get my teeth cleaned. Some of you are going to have PTSD looking at this. There's no sharp points, so that's good. So I'm not going to put myself. It's heavy. It's heavy duty. But it has these little metal balls at the end. One's big and one's small. So what they do with it is that when they're doing tiling scenes that have all of the... Deb loves this. Deb loves it, so we should get... Everybody needs it. Mickey, do you need this? Of course. So if you do those tiling scenes, and their words, not mine, they use this to crack that seam and press that seam down. So you're holding it with the metal, and then you come in behind with the iron. so you can get super, super flat presses. So I was talking with the woman from another Kimberly from OESD, and we were talking about this. And she was like, I was asking her about this, and she was asking me about the vinyl bag. And I'm glad I just said her name. I need to email her. But she was asking me about my fusible vinyl pouches, and I said, "Hey, I have a proposition. What if you make me a tiling scene?" And what I meant was like a few blocks, and I will make you a bag. And she goes, "You want a tiling scene? That's like 2,000 bags." And I said, "Wait, no, just like 2 or 4 blocks." And she's like, "Okay, that's different." So she's going to send me some stuff. I'm going to make her some bags, and hopefully she's going to make me some tiling scenes. And then I'll get to use this with the LauraStar so I can actually tell people it's amazing. You should get one. That's the one thing. Like, I'm going to use it first, which is why I'm paper piecing, because I want to make sure it does what I say it's going to do. And I still use my lift. And somebody was laughing at me this week because even though I have the system, I'll still use the lift like 1 week a month. So I can say, like, yes, it works the same. I have the book. I need to try that. But I wish as computer savvy as you. I have all the cube dies, etc., but don't use them much as I wish I could. Linda, you just got to make the attempt. Are the dies available on EQ? I'm trying to remember what different ways you can export. If you can export the die as an SVG, then you can open the SVG in Designer. Then it would be an echo of the die. Make that echo and extension the same. Yes, Michelle, we can do that. I will be doing something similar to that. But a lot of the dies I can also just digitize myself. Oh, I know. You're not talking about those dies. You're talking about the pineapple die. I don't think the pineapple is an EQ, but they usually have an embroidery design that I can bring in and digitize and save as long arm format. Thank you, Megan Best. Bestquilter.com. That's where I learned that. Do I need that? For squaring out corners on pouches. Oh, I didn't even think of using the pressing tool to point or do the points and corners. That's so good. Well, thank you, Deb. I learned something from you today. Is anyone on from Australia today? I know sometimes we have them and sometimes we don't. There's a good chance I'm coming next year. I might be teaching in Australia. I don't know if you know. I can tell. I'm excited. Until the contract is signed, it's not official. But hopefully it gets signed soon. Crazy, right? No, maybe, yes. I don't know. When am I coming to Canada? I'm going to come stay with you, Linda. Linda, I'm coming when you're gone. I'm going to house sit. I would also love to come to the UK. Only one event a year, I think. One international. Too bad I didn't. I should have taken something other. Well, I took Tom and Foolery. So I did kind of do something quilting in Africa, but I should have taken something to like piece, like hand piece something or do something like that. So I could have. Hold on. Let me get my brain back in order. I should have taken something to hand piece while I was in Africa so I can say that I quilted on the African continent. See, sometimes I just need to stop. The brain's going too fast. Thank you, Alani. Cherry Crush. Linda, I did enjoy our breakfast / brunch together and our little shopping spree. What else? Let's see. I was in the garage. We're cleaning out the garage. Mickey, did you see Linda asked me if I could organize her studio? That just makes me laugh because I'm like stepping over boxes. Oh, I have to show you this. Speaking of boxes. Mr. Farber got a new car. Don't ask me what it is. It's a convertible. And so we're cleaning out stuff in the garage. Well, a long time ago, I got like these bags of zippers. And like When I say bags of zippers, I mean bags of zippers. And I currently have projects that don't have zippers on them because the sets of zippers I have are accounted for. They're on other projects with zippers. So I was like, I found the bag and I thought, well, I wonder if these zippers will work with my quick zip system. And interesting enough, well, that's a hole in the bag. I need to go through. Look at this. Top fabric, bottom edge. These are the quick zip system. I had these from like day one and I just never put them on because I didn't know how they worked. I had the directions. Angie, Rick, I could have been doing this my whole life. I can't believe I didn't. She even made this leader. Well, that's weird. I think it's 10 feet. I don't know how long they are. That's the only problem. Wait. If they go to here and this might be a 12 foot. I'm almost 6 feet, right? 5'11". This might be the size I need for my machine. Oh, that's so exciting. But I have all these zippers. And I will be taking advantage of those. So, no, Mickey, I'm not bringing you any. God, I'm dumb. I just have to say, remember this quilt? I have to put it together. But look how flat those seams are. You guys, I'm not, like, I love the LauraStar. And it's not just because I work there now. I loved it before. What are some other things that I need to show off? Pineapple blocks shown. Paper piece shown. I haven't bought anything. My iron's on. Don't forget, if you turn your iron on and it's you overrid the power, it'll stay on until you turn it off. That's important because if you don't turn it off, it's going to stay on. Oh, excuse me. For those of you with LauraStars, keep an eye out. Probably more next week because I need to have time. I've been in and out for the last 3 weeks. Every week for the last 3 weeks. Mickey and I. It was like I was home for 2 days and left. Oh no, I guess Mickey was off last week. We did our event up at the Bemidji. Oh, love it. I just have so much fun when I go up there. But so Bemidji, it was so much fun. We did that, and then I was in Seattle last week, and now I'm going to be in Salt Lake. Does LauraStar have an oversized platform like a home boards for quilters? It does not, and it will never have that. So LauraStar, because they sell around the world, and they mostly sell to like fashion houses, and so the U.S. market is the only market that really buys the LauraStar for quilting. The rest of the world uses it for clothes. And because of that, they're not going to redesign the board just for us. It was the first thing I asked when I joined the team. They're already expensive and it would just price it out. Alice Springs, Australia. So where is Alice Springs, Australia? Now, pretend Australia was on top of the U.S. Where would it be? Like LA, Seattle, New York, Florida, the Carolinas, Virginia. Excuse me. Can you change the auto off to keep it on longer? You can override the auto off, but you can't change the time limit. Right now, the time limit is 10 minutes. If you have any of them, if you want to override that auto off, hold the power button in. Hold the power button in. If you're on the lift, the portable options, you'll see the other lights flash red. If you're on a system, you will see all the lights start flashing. And that means you've overridden the auto off. And now And now it will only turn off when you tell it to. Oh, don't forget St. Louis. St. Louis was like, I had a week between stuff, between St. Louis. That's why I didn't include it. But yes, I was also in St. Louis. Monica, you can MacGyver something. The thing with the ironing board. So here's my thing. If you have an ironing board that you just love, the boards have the fan in it. So if you're covering up the board, you're not getting advantage of the fan. So if that's the case, go with the lift, go with the portable option. Then you can use it with your own board and you can be fine. That's where I started. That's what I did. That's where Mickey started. Now she has a system. Like, you can definitely use it without having the full system. The fan in the board does so much. It makes things so much faster. And there's something about one of the teachers this week, Pam Massey was there teaching on the sergers. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. If you don't been, she's Ben's Adam so fun. He's just like, I can't believe you get to work with her. But she was working on the sergers, and they did a whole they did a whole runner that was quilted, flying geese. They did decorative stitching, pieced, cut. Like, they made flying geese on they made flying geese on the serger, never using a rotary cutter. And no point were rotary cutters out. I guess they trimmed the blocks, but they didn't cut them apart. They sewed a piece and then went in and cut with the cutting blade as they sewed the other one to cut the flying geese pieces apart. Crazy. So cool. But why was I saying that? Oh, at one point, they were fusing stuff. And so she was doing like a fusible batting. We're going to call it fusible batting. I think that's what it was. So it was a fusible batting fabric, fusible batting fabric, fusible batting fabric, 5 layers of fusible batting fabric. And then she fused everything at once, just iron, steam through everything because it's pulling the heat through. So it makes things fast like that. I was using one of my back quarter bundles. So I had a Tilda Chambray bundle. I don't even know. I think I showed you that block. So when I was making this block, so this was a fat quarter bundle, Tilda Chambray. And what I did is at 5 at a time, I just lay them out 5 at a time and press them. It's those things. Is when you're like, okay, well, I just saved a half hour pressing because I could layer things and press them all at once. Or when I fuse, and I can fuse things in, a minute instead of 5 minutes. It's all those things. Like, this might take me 5 minutes. Normally, it's only going to take me 1 minute. And if you're doing a lot of that stuff, like, it's just crazy how fast things go. The air conditioner's on, and it feels so good. It got up to 100 degrees yesterday. It is the Gypsy Quilter because I found my pressing mat. The Purple Company. I'm looking around. I have to go send some emails, so I think I got to jet off of here. Any last minute questions? I have been seeing a lot of you not a lot of you, probably none of you on live today. I've seen a lot of disgruntledness with ProStitcher at the moment, like ProStitcher.com. I am working with some of the other designer people to see if I can pass some discounts off to you and get you going and wanting to, let's see. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Working with some of the other companies to get you going and hopefully get you places where you can buy designs for your ProStitcher and be happy about it. So just remember, it's just quilting. At the end of the day, you're going to be fine. Life will go on, even if the website's slow. Okay. What other things? Any ProStitcher courses in New Orleans in the plans? Not from me because I just don't teach for HQ anymore. But you can always go to, I think, ProStitcher.com, HandyQuilter.com, and see if there's classes, or reach out to your retailer and ask, do you have any plans on bringing stuff? The thing with like Louisiana is you can drive to other places that are near you. We had some people in class when we were in Minnesota that drove 6 hours. So if there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes you just have to take the steps. Like when I bought my handy quilter, my retailer was 2.5 hours away. So I always laugh when people are like, oh, it's over 30 minutes. I'm like, most of us. Oh, Mickey says, remember, if you're going to the Superior Threads booth at the Sandy show, Rusty Barn show in Sandy, Utah, and you say, Barbara, please, you can have $5 off, $25 or more. That's so funny. 4 to 6 hours is a bit. You can make a trip out of it. How close are you to, well, I wonder, didn't they just have the OQSE? They probably didn't have any handy quilters there. Because they just had that show, because I couldn't make it. Monica, on a happy note, Ben loves New Orleans. I've never been. Mickey loves it too. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know anything going on over there. Since I left, it's just, once we left, we got taken off of everything. So I just don't know what's going on over there or where things are happening. But what I would do, and this is what I would tell people whenever I actually taught, is sign up for emails from, like, go to handyquilter.com, do their, like, retailer finder feature, and find all of the retailers that you're willing to travel to, and sign up for emails from them. And when they have an event, since you already know you're willing to travel to it, then you have an option to get signed up there. So, all right, friends, it's been fun. I head out to Salt Lake tomorrow. I hope to see some of you there. Post pictures of what you're working on. I want to see it. If any of you, hi Angie. Hi Angie, bye Angie. If any of you bought EQ and you're making your own quilts, please tag me and tag them and say, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, Linda, I'm not going to be able to leave my room because you just keep flooding me with praise, and I love that. I'm just kidding. Mickey, I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully setup goes good for you. Do you need anything from Target? Let me know, because I have to stop and get deodorant because I'm going to be out. Well, I'll have some for tomorrow, but I won't have any for the next day. All right, everybody. Love you. All the mothers, I hope you had a great Mother's Day, and we will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye, everybody.